Correct, correct. So whatever process you have followed is absolutely right. I appreciate your hard work here.
but I didn't get the. I mean, if if I remove the append, I'm getting the uh, output, but it's displaying only the last one, sir. I mean, the last set of the 10th one only. So when I tried using append, it's showing the everything is getting, but the data is not inserting it in the table, sir. Actually, I found that.
Correct. So Prashant, did you try to help him in this case?
Yes, sir, we both worked together.
See,
If, to be frank with you, it's a problem, so he helped me a lot.
okay. See, guys, you have committed a small mistake here. If you give like this, then it will come like that only, right? If you write ID over there, then how come it will come as a dynamic data?
Okay.
So you have to provide. See, you are a developer.
Yes, sir.
So developers are nothing but it provides an artificial intelligence concept, giving a brain to machine. So whatever instructions you give now, in that way it will process. You got it right.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
But I said you to use jQuery for each loop, but
Actually, I tried the jQuery, sir, but it was not so good.
mhm, no
Because I was
problem.
not getting the correct output like this.
Okay,
That's why I didn't send.
got it. Yeah. Anyhow, whatever you have done is absolutely right. Only small correction was needed over here. Let me do that because this is also important. If you are not clear what you are doing and just keep moving, then also it will be a problem. So .html will not work in this case. Mm, got it.
Yes, sir.
So almost you have reached, but see, there's a small mistake here. If you hard code some value here, then that value will appear all the time. You got it right. You should not hard code it. You have to make sure about this one. So I don't need consoles here. Yeah, my table T body. Oh, let me make it simple here. Okay, you can go with this as well. If I go like this, let me check. Okay, the same thing is there. Uh, Fine. So next what I want you to do is I want you to provide some edits button here. When I click on edit, all this field should be editable.
Okay, sir.
When I click on edit, edit should change to save. There is a button.
Okay.
If I click on that, on the click event, you have to change the text of the button. You have to make it as a save now. Then I will click on save. Then the data should change over here. You got the requirement, right?
Yes, sir. Yes. Got
Chalo,
it.
fine. Let me quickly move on. One small thing need to be covered here. Then we'll go with the next concept. Dollar dot each object function and I comma j and
It's dot ID something.
yeah, my table is there, right? So I'm
Yes, sir.
going with this, and this object is nothing but where your data is holding. Your data is in response of data, and yeah, let me simply display on the console value of I plus I, and value of j plus j.
The same exact output is coming from 7 using the jQuery. It's like that.
Okay, each dollar dot jQuery dot each data function. Same thing you are getting.
Yes.
Let me check the syntax. Dot each in jQuery.
Like dollar dot each of brackets parentheses should be like that.
Here we have an example, right? This should work basically. Dollar dot we take some other example here. jQuery dot selector index comma element, that is correct. Li this should work. I mean, response. Correct. So let me explain you this. There was a syntactical error here. So I'm saying dollar dot each, but I was typing something else over there. So here we go, and let me change it to data here because data and the response value is one and the same. Perfect. So this same thing I'm going to append here. What we are trying to do is we are trying to apply the same concept for the jQuery using jQuery for each loop. And here if you see what is I here, 0 1 2 3, I is ID,
Yes, sir.
and names we have to manage here. So I, let me try this. Okay, So data of I01, if you see I is nothing but the index here.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Got it,
I
right?
tried using, yeah, in place of data, I used some array and I declared some array is equal to 1 to 10 elements, and I used the array in place of data, and I tried like that, but it won't worked out for me.
Okay, so you want me to go for array here for your clearance?
Yeah,
Let me quickly
I
go.
just want to know.
Yeah, that's very good. If something is there, we should sit and clarify that one. For example, what kind of array you are looking for, it depends upon. So here it is having some format here, ID, name, username. So as per that format only I have to go. So this is ID. ID is 1 and name, username. What else do we have? Email,
Email.
and finally what we have here, address.
Yes, sir.
Mm, in address again, I'm making address simple here. Directly I'm reading this one. And here this should be, it's a JSON, right? So it should be wrapped either in a parenthesis and semicolon. To try this, unexpected. Somewhere we are not closing properly. We need to check this. How the syntax got disturbed, I don't know. Let me add this code here. I'm simply, okay, let me go for the console.log I console.log j. So you got it right. Only one array we have given, so we got it like that.
Got it, sir.
So you try in different ways, you will get it.
Okay, sir.
Any more
Okay, sir.
questions?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So I have request you all to do at least two services.
Yes, sir. We use only for service, for loop.
Yeah, see, when I said two
Uh, uh,
services, here we have number of services here, right? So I was expecting like you will be doing some two, three services here.
Actually, I use it for the 10 users.
This one.
The
Yeah,
bottom one. Yeah.
yeah.
So where is this code then? So this one we have already discussed on in the class itself, right? This service.
Yes, sir.
So apart from this service, I was looking for something else also from your side. So see guys, if I say two, if you do three, then it is very much appreciable. Okay, it might be you are busy with some other work and weekend was also there, I understand. If you get some bandwidth, please do this one. So I'm
Okay, sir.
quickly moving to the next concept. So what we are going to do is jQuery is having many more features. So among them, what one which we are going to do now is mm, here we have this. We are going to design one window. Here we don't have Note MS Paint. We have, so I have to do all these things. We are going to design one window. This is nothing but, consider this is an image here.
Okay.
This is an image, and below this we have small widgets or thumbnails, you say. Second, third, fourth. See guys, you should clear about the services. There are a number of services available in the market. If you learn how to append, then you should be in a position to develop any kind of website, a dynamic website. So yesterday I was just for example, let's take this cricket.yahoo.com. Here you will be getting all the information in terms of services. Okay, so if you see here, everything is dynamic here, ball by ball, player by player, everything is there. And this kind of services are available on internet as well, on web. So you should learn how to consume and how to develop your own website. Got
Okay,
it.
sir.
You got it right why I'm
No,
saying all these
uh,
things.
yes, sir.
So all this
Yeah,
event, you should be in a position to do all these things.
it's like more we use the more services, we get the more dynamic, right?
Correct, correct. You have to. You can, if you see My Smart Price or any type of shopping application, they will not develop all services. They are getting updates from Amazon, they are getting updates from Flipkart. Price comparison is there. Services are available on web. You have to request for service, or it will be available by default. So you just take that service and consume and display as per your requirement. Your major task is this one, consuming of service. Yeah, here you, if you see here, this is a website which will provide you cricket API, and you just imagine it's getting billions of requests and it is having handling in 0.003 seconds. So I don't want to go in detail about this. Chalo. This is what requirement we have, and we will be doing some partial work here, and rest you have to do. So yeah, Prashant, what is our requirement? Prashant, are you with us?
Yes.
Rakesh, what is our requirement, Rakesh?
We need to create the dynamic window.
Okay. So what we are going to place in that dynamic window?
Images.
Correct. Perfect. So let me do that. I'm just cleaning all this code, and I'm removing this thing as well. So we need some couple of images first. So let me go to images applications. And here I'm going to create a new folder. Hmm. Okay, go here. Um, yeah, we have a file here, and we need some images in this case. Let me download some images quickly. So if you just place your cursor here, what is happening? All the images are getting replaced. So this
And also,
we are going to develop. And tomorrow I will explain
okay.
you, when you place a cursor here, your image should get zoom in and zoom out. Got it right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So let me save image. Applications, I'm giving the image name as 1. Okay, 2, 3. All these are JPG images. So if you see carefully, these are the small images we have, and these are the big images we have. Big images will capture again. First we'll place a small, 2 images will take, and 1 big image. So let me go here. Before going for that one, what we will do is we'll take a div here, and one more div is below. And here in this div, what we are going to do is we are going to place an image. imgsrc equal to 1 dot jpg, and here imgsrc equal to 2 dot jpg, imgsrc equal to 3 dot jpg. Save this, and then let me come back to our page. So here we got, so let me align it in a proper way. So let me write some css for this case. Style, and I have 1 and 2. So what is that dot indicates, Rakesh?
Yes, sir.
No, I am asking, what is that dot indicates? Dot 1 means it is a
Class.
class, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'm just going to give a border 5 pixel solid black with this 400 pixel height is auto. See how it is appearing. So height, let me make it as
Sir, we can do the same thing with the JavaScript too, right?
yes, we can do that.
Today I have seen a video on the YouTube. He
So
did with the.
correct, we have covered this, right? .css we have in Java, jQuery, and from JavaScript we have used style. We have covered this, I hope so. Correct, we can do that. We can do everything, whatever CSS you apply manually, The same thing you can do from the JavaScript also. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, Let me debug it and fix it over here. I want to just, so here we have, let me increase,
Yes.
and finally let me increase the height as well. I'm wondering why we are getting that incomplete border. Give 1400. Getting complete border. Yeah, now we are getting complete border. 1400 is very big. Let me give. Mm, Chalo. Let's go with this. This alignment and all you can do very well. So just I'm going to change it to 556. Width I'm changing to 556. Removing hide. If you don't give hide, what happens? It will take an auto hide. Means whatever the image width is there, according to that it will appear. So here now I can see like 3.jpg is missing here. So here there is a syntactical error. Okay. Save image. And oops. Save image. 5 jpg. Quickly do this. 4 5. Okay, I need to. Chalo, now we have to make it hoverable first of all. This. So how can we do that?
By using hover, right?
Hover, correct. Uh, how can we do that? Yeah, Prashant, how can we do that?
Are you asking the hover syntax, sir?
Yes, I want to hover it when I place a cursor on some image. It should be a hand over there. Mouse point.
Maybe H hover or something.
H4 is for increasing the height, right?
It's like A is to hover in image, in parentheses is like display. In parentheses we should write the display.
Can you ping me? Let me pick quickly from you. What's that? Are you going to ping on Skype or go to meeting? Chat.
I will text you in chat, sir.
Okay. How to make an image follow a mouse pointer? You did that? Okay, you are doing. On mouse move. inspected. Mouse pointer is not applicable here. So one quick way is, okay, you want me to add this img display block, img. So I can't take the a here. A hover will not work in my case because we don't have a here. So
Okay, sir.
img hover display block. Let's make it like this. But this is not a smart idea. Okay, so we'll make it pointer, no problem. So if you learn how to Google and fix that whatever issues are raising, no, then your 50% tasks is over. That too I can say 70%. Image, what I should type here? Mouse pointer, CSS, cursor. It's very difficult to remember all these properties here. Cursor will come there. If it is not coming, we'll go with ahref, and later you guys, if you get time, you just fix that one.
Okay, sir.
Cursor, yes. So cursor we have to use here. Got it right? So img hover, I will give cursor pointer. Let me give over here. Appeared just now. Spelling mistake. Cursor pointer. Okay, got it right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sometimes when we try to do more quickly, we make more mistakes there. So yeah, when I place here to here to here to here, what this need to be changed here. So what can we do for that? Yes, what steps need to be followed for that?
No idea, sir.
What's that?
No idea, sir.
No, you have to think in general. If I give you some scenario, then how do you do that?
No, sir, not getting any idea right now.
Okay, no problem, no problem, we'll fix that. So Prashant, any idea from your side? So if see guys, you have to think in general. When I'm placing a cursor here, this image should appear here, this image should appear. So what should happen? Mouse enter, mouse exit. When the mouse enters here, this image need to be replaced with the this one. You got it
Okay,
right?
sir. Yes, yes, sir.
So we have something so called mouse enter and mouse exit. If you remember, we have talked about this one. So where the mouse enter,
Uh,
dot mouse enter function, giving an alert. So first we need to capture each and every event here. This should be different, this should be different, and this. There are four different things should come there. How can we do that?
so,
You have to differentiate it, right? You have to give some ID here. Then only you can different. This is what the use of this IDs, correct?
yes, sir.
5. So here let me give second, and this I'm giving 2. This 2 and 2 will get mapped with the image name 4, and finally this goes with ID equal to 5. So when the mouse enters into it's an ID, so what we are doing, displaying an alert. Getting right? Yeah, sometimes it's coming. Refresh this. Mouse enter, mouse exit. It's taking some time, or let me check the areas of each one, whether I'm entering in the proper area or not. So mouse enter, mouse exit. Let me check the syntax. Dot mouse enter only. Spelling is also perfect. Let me write one thing for mouse exit also. Inside, outside. And let me open the console to check if there is any issue here. There is no issue. Console is clear. Inside, outside. Once again, once we go inside, you should get it immediately. It's responding late. we'll fix this. It's responding a bit late. Let's take this click. When I click on that, I'm just replacing with click. Later we'll see with the mouse. Okay, got it. So the problem is we placed a event on this and we are testing on this. So that is the reason we're getting this problem. So the event was on the second one. So outside. So I'm placing my cursor here. Once it enters here, we are getting the event there. I'm writing mouse enter. So when slowly mouse enters there, we are getting this. When it is coming out, we are getting that. This mouse enters. Perfect. So this is working as per the expectation. So now I'm removing this alerts, and then at the first level what I'm going to do is, if I'm placing a cursor here, this image should come, this. So we need images for the rest of the case. You're getting me right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So I'm capturing the second image now. I'm giving 2.1. Third image, giving 3.1. Fourth image, giving it as 4.1. So what I'm telling is, when I place a cursor, let me make it 3 here because 2 is not needed here. THRE. So what I'm going to do here is, because this is anyhow the same, I don't have to work much on that one. Correct? This is anyhow the same. Here we have to work. Once we come back over here, then we'll see that. So here when I hover it, this image should get replaced with the latest one. So how can we do that?
If loop on,
What's that?
Prashant is saying that if loops
If loop.
by using.
Okay. So do we, let me type over here, Prashant. Yes, what I should write here.
Can we use replacer?
Correct. We need to use replace here. So what is need to be replaced here? One
Mm.
dot, let me use HTML, then we'll go for replace, and this is going to be replaced with img src equals to 2.1.jpg. So again, what I said you, whenever you are using single quotes inside, outside you just make it double quote, because termination is very difficult in this case. You got it right?
Yes, sir.
2.1 dot. So when the mouse enters in 3, yes, either something should break or it should work perfectly. If something is not working perfectly, the first principle is break it. So I broke it. I know this is very ugly, but some reflection I got when it compares to earlier. So now we need to check this one. What HTML I'm giving here. So here, why this is not coming up? Let me check. Why this is not coming, guys? Here is hash and here is class. Got it? So
You're using
class,
dot.
yes, we need to use dot here. So what is happening here? What we used? Append. Append means it will be continuously appending the values. So let me use HTML. Okay. Now, what I will be doing is, yeah, let me go here. HTML is there. So what we are going to do is imgsrc equals to 2.2.1.jpg. Go back to the screen. Does it work?
I think yes.
So when I'm placing a cursor here, should not blink basically. We'll fix that. In the same way, we don't need mouse exit here, and so same way what we have to do, this is for 3 and then 4 and then 5. So here it will be something like 3.1. So please take care of this images names and all whenever you're downloading it.
Sir, even the website people use the same code or they got the different code or different method?
There are many approaches for this case. If they are using jQuery, then they have to use the same thing.
Okay.
Let me fix this first one as well. To I place it here. So this, and this is a very got it, guys. So the painful zero to result. Any questions?
No, no.
So
Okay.
using this, you can do your own business by developing up blogs and many more things. At least you should develop your profile, and hosting is very cheapest thing for HTML. If you're hosting some code for Java, PHP, that is paid, and for HTML I don't think it takes very few dollars. It will take, just create your profile in a very good way, develop one template according to that, and host it. So now, here we have used mouse enter. The same thing you can do with hover. Okay, and there are various ways to do this one. In spite of using HTML, you can simply replace the image path. Let me explain you that way. Dot attribute in jQuery. Syntax, I won't remember syntax. Biggest problem. Change image. Source jQuery. So here we have, yes. So here HTML. So the same thing I'm going to replace for one. What is this attribute for? ATTR.
A alter. Alter, sir. ALTR.
It is ATTR. It's not ALTR.
Sorry, sorry, it's not ATR. You are asking for the attribute.
Correct, correct. So img dot attribute. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to when we are clicking on to, so what is the use of this one? So if any path you want to change, for example here the image is having a source as 3.jpg, dynamically you want to make it 4.jpg without using HTML or replace, then you can use this one. So what it will do is it will go to image, it will pick the source and replace with the latest one. Whatever source is holding as if now, it will replace with the latest one. Let me give an example. So where I have written this one, this is for 2 and 2 is below. This is 2. So what is happening here? It has replaced directly with 4.1.jpg. Now it's your turn how you are going to handle this. So what I did is, it is applying for all images. You can see all images got hidden here. You got it, guys? So I suggest you to follow that API and work proactively for the jQuery. And here you have one service here. I want you to develop this service. Photos. So here you can see like this is having a URL, and every URL is having some photos here. So this is nothing but a complete album, and it is holding very huge data. How much it is? 5,000 photos are there. So what I want you is, I want you to display photos in this way. The way it is appearing here, the same way it should appear there. When I place cursor, I shall get title, because that is holding a title also. And thumbnail, URL, when I hover it, I shall get some different photo. Let me show you that how this is working. Bing is a very good example for that. In this way I want. They changed it. If you try this Bing in your Windows, it will hover the image here. Another image will come. Okay, let me make it simple. It's becoming complicated for you, might be. So what is your task is, you have to display all photos in Google Images format. 5,000 images here. So again, guys, you don't have to worry about this one. The one example which I have given to you as a homework, as an assignment, it was holding 10 records. Did you write 10 times table rows? No, you have written only one. You have given that work to for each loop. Correct?
Yeah.
So we are least bothered
Yes.
about it, how much data it is holding. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir.
Fine. Tomorrow I will show you something. jQuery UI is also a plugin which is used for development of this one, that we will see. So what
Okay.
jQuery UI will do is, when you place here, it will zoom in and zoom out. So different ways of zooming in and zooming out, we will be seeing that one. Fine. Thank you so much for
Sir,
joining.
I got a question, sir.
Okay, please go ahead.
Hello. At what time tomorrow class gonna be? Same
Uh,
time or?
yeah, I will try my best to conduct at 6. If I'm failing somewhere, then 7 you will be having Erwin.
Okay, sir. No problem.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I don't
Yes.
know where it is, that recording button will be there, no? I'm not getting that. Okay. Have a nice day, guys. Have a nice sleep. Bye.
Bye, sir.